When I made rant2outline, I did a little bit of prompt engineering in order to force the model to generate a valid JSON object. This prompt is a little bit clever, so I'm going to explain to you in a little bit more detail. Ollama is the runtime I'm using for my large language models, and it supports tokenizing my prompt for me, or taking what I have and splitting into the raw form that the model expects. This is done by taking the messages as a list of objects and then applying each object to the prompt template in order. The cursed thing I'm doing here is manually defining my own prompt with all of these tools down here, which is just one, the Summarize Rant tool. This tool summarizes a rant into a talk outline, and it returns the title of the talk, the summary of the talk, any key takeaways as a list, and any sections of the talk as a list. And then I force the large language model to act like it's going to call a tool by giving it the list of tools available, asking it to summarize the rant, and then adding the magic tool calls token. This forces Mistral 0.3 to generate the talk, and then I use Zod to validate the schema. I have a TypeScript interface that I turned into a Zod schema with ChatGPT, and then all of this runs through the fabricate function. The fabricate function calls Ollama against the desired host. It pulls the newest version of Mistral just to be safe, and then it tries in a loop to generate a brand new response with the JSON format. When you use the JSON format with Ollama, it will be impossible for the model to generate anything but valid JSON. This means that we can parse it with the JSON.parse thing in JavaScript, try to see if it's this talk schema, and if it's not, then we try to see if it's an array, and if it is, then we make it not an array, and then we try to see if it's trying to invoke the Summarize Rant tool, and if it is, it'll parse it as the talk schema. Then it returns the result and renders it to the page. It's really cool, it's really simple, and it abuses the fact that if you disable all of the prompt templating for you, you can generate the prompt that directly puts the model in I am about to be calling a tool mode. And then, bam, there you have it. It's right there. AI stuff is cool, especially when you go out of the chat interaction model. Hope this was interesting. Have a good day, and make sure to check out rant2outline on fly.io.